So your kidneys are extremely vascular. Have you ever been kidney punched? Right? Your kidneys are not protected by ribs like the rest of your internal organs. They're up against the back body wall and they're surrounded by dense brown fat pads. But if you get whacked in there, because this is so vascular, you're going to rupture these little tiny capillaries in here, and you could be urinating blood for a while until it's repaired. Okay? Anyway, so this is the cortex. All this inner area here is called medulla. And in the medulla, we have these little triangular-shaped regions. Those are called the renal pyramids. And at the tips of the renal pyramids, called the papillae, that's where the filtrate initially drips in, the stuff that's filtered out of the blood. It drips right into that area right at the tips of the pyramids. Those are called minor calyxes. Those drain into slightly larger areas called major calyxes. And when those are full, everything drains into this large open area right here. This is called the renal pelvis. And when that's full, it drains out through the ureter, takes the filtrate down to the bladder. Okay? These spaces in between the pyramids here, that's actually cortex tissue coming down, separate the pyramids. Those are called the renal columns. Okay? And let me show you the human model too, in case they use that one. Okay? So here's the kidney. Again, here's the capsule. Okay? Here's the hilus with the ureter and the artery and the vein. Okay? This outer layer right here, excuse me, is called the renal cortex. This inner layer here is the medulla. Here's your pyramids, your renal pyramids. Okay? Here's your renal columns, the space in between the pyramids. At the tips of the pyramids are the papillae. That's where the filtrate drips initially into that little space there called the minor calyx. That drains into a slightly larger space called the major calyx. That drains into this big open area here called the renal pelvis. And then the filtrate exits the kidney through the ureter. Okay?
Is there going to be a station for that or the station for the cow kidney?
They use both.
Oh, you don't know yet.
I don't know. I don't see it until